Good morning, everyone. We have the last two remaining games in the Martell Targaryen match today, and starting off this morning is Urs, a regent. He's going to play against KaiRong, my regent from last year, and it's 3-3 at the moment, so these are very important. Could still go 5-3 either way, or could still end up in a draw. And what do we have? We have wars to come for Targaryen. Okay, so that could be anything basically. And we have Brotherhood for us. I don't like that setup. I mean, it's kind of horrible 5 gold setup with no econ, but Hatchling and Summerhall is very telling. So I don't know how guys like Angu are gonna do a challenge. Just one dragon is no slave and they passively die. So Ghost of High Heart would be decent for us. We have Lady Stoneheart, so can't really marshal Danny or anything like that. Unprotected. With 6 gold available, 7 gold available for KaiRong, he might struggle with that. We'll see.
You should try putting some attachment on your characters.
Yeah, that would be okay. We're going first, not exactly sure why. Because there's no power to steal, I guess, to intimidate, but we then need to do challenges. Well, we have to get bigger stuff, but is there bigger stuff? Varamir, maybe.
Give
What's big?
Varamir the strength boost.
Duped Torment. Okay, Wander Carrison, he's gone though. So can't really do a challenge, that's the problem. You can't defend the challenge because if you defend.
Facing flames.
Okay, slightly better for Angui. But okay, with some Torment actually. Bring him to 6. Singing Flames, yeah. And no additional econ, no hollow heal for us. And no gold to ambush the War Scorpion as a surprise.
Or maybe Targaryen spend all their gold, so.
Yeah, just Marshal Danny, that's perfect. The core one.
I mean, at least then you don't get burned.
If Danny's marshaled, Lady Stoneheart will get her.
True.
Good start. Hardcore burn is not fun for us. Playing a deck that does challenges. Not sure we guessed this one correctly. Got some other good ones earlier in the week, but yeah, since 3-1 it's gone kind of downhill. Crown of Gold on Tormund, so he is going to lose the dupe for now. Right? With Summerhall. Um,
Weird. Why is he not allowed to save?
Why didn't we save this?
Was he not allowed to save? Is there a bug or something?
What's going on? Why not save him? Why did you let him die?
That has to be a bug, surely.
I'll,
Surely Urs.
if he decided not to save him, but I'll let him know. Um, Why? Yeah, I need another thing to kill him, Blood of the Dragon or something. But for this round, he could have been Claim Soak or whatever, right? So it put him in a challenge to have Intimidate or whatever.
And it's also kind of a good thing to do at the beginning if you can get a kill like this, because you just basically give power and defection.
Okay, now Dragon is no slave is not going to be relevant, but only consuming claims.
Yeah, not this round.
Drakkar is
anyway.
also still available. Boom, okay.
I think your game is going severely downhill.
Yeah, 2 key characters killed. Tormund should have still been here though. Another Drakkar is lost. And what's gonna be the round, right? Couldn't do military to get rid of the reducer. So have a better match to the wall.
Yeah, I don't know if it was looking at the Discord while he plays.
Yeah, I mean, if he decided not to do it, then that's on him. But if it wasn't allowed, then yeah, he should have noticed that and questioned it.
Yeah, but I think for World Cup the ruling was if they don't notice and play on, it's just accepted.
Yeah. Cost us big because we had claim stock. Getting marched now, ladies don't have goes and we marshal Danny and or Drogo. It's game over and it wouldn't have been.
I mean, it wouldn't be claimed so because it was Dracarys. The claim so couldn't have mattered if it was on the military challenge.
Yeah, but he's still in play then.
Oh, you mean
He's still in play with and then you have 2 characters, and now Lady Stoneheart is getting marched and we're losing 6 gold, so that's kind of ruined any chance.
I'm not exactly sure it's ruin any chance. I think burn deck sometimes fizzle out if they don't keep getting their.
We have card advantage, but we have 2 key characters dead and we don't have a board. We lost 6 gold from that. Just the dragon is no slave drawn kills anything.
A King's Road would be nice.
It's definitely a duped tournament. I mean, he didn't just die, right? It was a pause where he was getting killed. I think Urs must have thought that he couldn't be saved and didn't do it. Okay. Let's move on. We'll talk about it a dozen more times throughout the game if you're losing, but let's move on for now.
Yeah, I mean it's too late now because if tournament was in play March, it wouldn't probably have happened, so can't really do it. I'll be back in a moment.
Sure.
See if you're still losing by then.
Duped kindly, man. Well, better save him if Dragon is no slave is used. Sword of the Morning, okay, that protects him, gonna pull dragons to challenges and stuff, but the problem is you can use Dracarys in the first action window after attackers have been declared, so. Mhm. Guardian Shadows, could be Shadow Black Assassin, could be Shadow of the East, could be the Burn event, could be some random stuff in Dragon Pits in the deck. Didn't marshal another character, so. Well, if now it's a shit hand, then you kill the dragon and start playing, but I bet there's just a Consuming Flames or something. And we don't have gold for War Scorpion. We could also just pass in theory. And after he attacks, it's slightly safer from the Karis, but still Consuming Flames. Yeah, two Dracarys is gone. For what it's worth. Either has a handful of burn or there will be other characters coming. At this point, I don't know what's preferable. Handful of burn can just keep killing. No burn, he would have marshal the character. If he has a handful of dark bigs that couldn't enter play somehow, I doubt it. And we saw that Imrik had against Buki earlier in the week. That was a lot of burn. If Candyman has a dupe, he's safer if he goes against Dragon is no slave. Of course not against Consuming Flames. Stat, okay, just call the bluff and do the challenge. Okay, and we have Shadow of the East actually. Not going to return, so that's gone, and Sword of the Morning also. Now anything is within burn range. Well, can't, unless there's specifically a Dracarys, probably is not going to do two burn effects, so if you just do a military with both, it has a good chance of going through, I think. Why? Go with both. I mean, it's the only way. Hmm. Well, I mean, you don't know, but you can imagine a worst case scenario where it's consuming flames and Dracarys. More likely one of those two, or one of the two between consuming flames and a dragon is no slave, and you don't know and you can't know. So consuming flames will kill him. Should have gone with both, then the dragon also dies if it's consuming flames. But if it's a dragon, is no slave, then you can't kill kindly man at this point, I don't think. Ooh, well. Okay, one was put to the bottom, there hasn't been a reshuffle, so now that's the last Dracarys. But dragon should have been dead here. And if there's also actually the dragon is now slave, then House the Knight will also die for Summerhall. But there isn't, so yeah, should have just gone military with both. Well, we're winning, and we have more cards for what it's worth. And yeah, the problem is uniques are dying. Angry Kindlyman and Torment, there might be 3 in the deck. Have other characters that are 3 in the deck. Yeah, duped character was gone. 2 duped characters gone. 1 shouldn't have been, but okay. I mean, since Kai didn't marshal many characters, had that march in between, I mean, that Torment was still there. Just to be there, right? Even with 0 strength. Okay, can put him in challenges because he has Intimidate. We're doing so much better. I have War Scorpion still in hand, so Rhaegal cannot do a challenge if we have to pass next round. Bad Tark plays the droplet. Do we have anything good left? We could like march to the wall, our guy can be marshaled back. Well, Brand the Builder is kind of a droplet, but you need to do challenges or win on defense. And we have Mad King's Command. That's going to reduce the number of cards to 3. 3 max burn events, and 9 goals to work with. Well, unfortunately, it's plenty. Do we even have a neutral character at this point? Hmm. Well, another duped one. This one is out of Dracarys range, and we have this. Okay. We don't have the agenda really. You can use it on Ghost, but he's also a candidate for just using the ability. Okay. That's big. Is it big enough? Marshall's locations, but can't keep them all, so is he keeping high roads just to get burn gold? You can use Darkstar. Okay, 1 gold. The Carices are gone, so even if Astapor is used, have to also do some kind of incinerate. If Ghost checks, I don't think. Let's see first of all if he keeps high road, then consuming flames and Astapor together. Then you really are down to basically no cards, right? As Targaryen, we keep coming back. He doesn't keep high road. Well, that was a waste of gold. Do we check or do we do? We have intimidate on this guy. Do we do? I mean, normal intrigue is better than. But he can't. I mean, only Darkstar really can do a challenge against Astapor. So take insight, but I think we need to check, get rid of burn, and then Darkstar does military and takes Regal's icon. He can, right? Oh, it's the other Darkstar. Sorry, that's less good. He won't be allowed to do a challenge. They can both go Darkstar and the escort. Then you leave the Dorea or Regal to do a challenge back, and yeah, brand the builder triggers. I think you just do both. Yeah.
Well, this doesn't look too bad for you.
It's not great Astapor's there with Summerfall, so
But that can also be saved.
yeah, not on the escort.
Yeah, that's
Tough choice. You can kill the escort with Astapor, leave it unopposed, claim Dorea, and do military back. He's going to defend and lose a character. Does he plan to win on defense? Will take a lot. Yeah, well, of course.
Hmm.
Okay, you can't attack now. You have to do the
So you
ghost.
just do the ghost trigger.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. See what is there? It's not gonna be a brand builder trigger.
And these challenges. Can leave him for dominance. Okay.
Risky.
Risky, but kind of running out of burn probably. The car is. I mean, all are gone. There hasn't been a reshuffle, so one is in the discard pile, two are at the bottom of the deck. He didn't trigger brand the builder, so they stay at the bottom for the time being. Heads on spikes, come on. Although then you'd use ghost probably.
Yeah, to see the idea better. That's an idea.
I think we might play you mineral die. Yeah, he's realizing now that he could have saved Tormund. Well, the game's still not going too badly, so definitely would have gone his way, or he would have had a great chance if Tormund was still there. But it is what it is. So,
Oh, city besieged.
oh,
That's even
that's
better.
Summer Holland. Passed upon that was a big
Do you
investment.
remember the dates?
Yes, that was a big investment in last round for Kai. He has 8 gold, so. But going second against the 2-claimer, we're not gonna marshal much more. There isn't the gold.
There's 5 gold. You could marshal at the same time.
We could marshal Varamir and choose military. Let's do that.
Well, Varamir has 2 military options. Has the wolf and
the big one.
Yeah, the big one without intimidate. Like +5 without intimidate, +3 with intimidate. I think.
0 reserve, you could trigger Darkstar if it's defended.
Oh, I thought it was Nymeria.
No, it's the Darkstar that returns to hand.
Okay.
Okay, looks like you're not going to have a character. That's sad.
Oh, and Nope Throne's good.
It's less good than a character and going boom on the military though. Have to push it through. And 8 gold, so that's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
We have War Scorpion for 3. Can be used to increase strength, or if there's a dragon to. Well, both. But could have been marshaled and you save 1 gold.
That's some flame soak.
Could you provide some drink for us?
I will.
Thank you.
Want some food as well?
Can make after the game.
Okay. Coffee?
Sure. Okay, Slavers by port is at the moment slight tempo hit. And Khal Drogo, okay. Well, we can win military with the War Scorpion giving plus strength, or we can just do military, and if Khal Drogo, and if all defend, then Darkstar can be used, and 0 reserve, everything goes. Okay, we lose the board as well. Should just choose Incinerate here, and there's nothing. You could choose me Sunday. Put into play? Yeah, Miss Sunday. But Incinerate is for people who know the restricted list, they can tell me if that's the correct call. I think it is. I think it's not restricted for this deck in any way. Till we see some Pyrodine or something. Big military. Ooh, now it's tempting. Oh, okay, War Scorpion, fair enough. Goes on Darkstar, that will kill 2. Leave KaiRong alone. Doesn't matter if you check. Intrigue can put Miss Sunday into play. I think you take dominance or you filter your own hand if you think you can get something better. Dominance gives you the same thing. Now this is just a chance to bring Miss Sunday into play. Then Harrison off to Gold Town. Good job, there was so little gold. Oh, it has insight, sorry. Of course, then you do a challenge. Good job, the Taurus is thinking a little more clearly than I am. Now, do we have march to the wall? We can march escort and it's immediately marchable. Sunday could still come in for reserve though, if she's in hand, so. Port and consuming flames, okay. Should have left Khal Drogo. Oh, but then it's intimidated, yeah. Yeah, there was no way for Kai to have a good round there. Fortunately for him. It would have been better just to do so. I mean, then he's not marshalling characters and he has 0 reserve. Keep some burn in hand or something, but then Kai calls a different card with. Ooh, he has another. He has another city besieged. That's rough. I think this is now going in our favor. Yeah, get the 2. I mean, yeah, it was worth considering the port for a second. It gives 1 gold, so better to get the 2 burn locations. We're out of this city besiege now, surely, so they'll be back online next round. Let's do as much damage as possible. It's a Vortex, so it's still going to have Morgulis and Harris's and Matkins command, I strongly suspect so. I think we could get Varamir, that would be the perfect card. Could also get Hollow Hill and some other Chad or something, because we're not guaranteed to just win military, that's the thing. We have 11, but Kai has 7 goals to work with. Bring in Jorah and something else. Good. How about another War Scorpion? Better be something available. Oof, rough. Call. Consuming Flames gets rid of a card. The card is not playable. Miss Sunday is possible. Consuming Flame is the safest. Yeah. I mean, it requires a Tar card to also be there. Ooh, nice. Nice drink I got, not anything that's happening in the game. Oh, the game has started to go superbly well for us.
That's good.
Military claim left KaiRong alone and I don't know what he's going to do, honestly. Why does... Oh. Looks like the ghost might get War Scorpion on him, because chose Intimidate. Could have done Inside, but now there's Hollow Hill, so... Okay. Well, we can live with that. Oh, we're going to get it anyway.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, he gets Renown. We don't have Insight on Ghost.
But you get rid of 2 cards.
Yeah, but it's Siege Preparations.
And it's Missandei. Okay.
At this time it is Missandei. Well, it's 2 claim military, so she's going to die. May as well have left her in the discard pile. Should have done that, to be fair.
So just automatically trigger Missandei when it happens?
Effects. Yeah. And need to do power because there's no... You could pass Hollow Hill here.
For what reason?
See if Kai passes Siege Preparations.
Oh. I didn't realize the Siege Preparations open, sorry.
I would pass Hollow Hill and do it if he does Siege Preparations. Let's see. Fair enough. But search for Varamir, it's just as good. She's still alive. Stops Danny being marshaled, although now Asta for Summerholler back online. Unless we play King in the North. I mean, it is 10-0 though, 10-1, so...
Do you have King in the North in this deck? Seems unlikely.
Of course not. We have Nope Throne though. And better get some close call or something now for Kai. Has the gold. Does he have Last of the Giants Varys? It's gonna put War Scorpions back in hand and Escort in the discard pile. So, okay.
That's a standing phase on it.
Just wondering. I'm guessing Mad King's command was it for us. We're not gonna reset ourselves. We probably have March to the Wall, which we could wait with. I mean, if
no, I don't think you can wait. I think you should wait now if you have it, because you get
Unless...
this one and this one goes back, then the Blood's turn and you don't get him back.
Oof, okay, that's even better now because we're getting him. Although probably priority is to marshal from hand. Now that it's you win or you die, leave him. Maybe plots turn around or something. Okay, win or you die is not as fun because we lose all the cards. But it is 8 gold. Keep dreaming of that Varamir. There's also Lady Stoneheart. Lady Stoneheart and Escort, but it's a lot of wasted cards. Okay. Ingrid, she
doesn't have sight.
Keeps the Escort in the discard pile, but that's fine. Prize is being given away as well now, every time.
March to Vidic, right?
Yes. Does it matter? Oh, yeah, it's not war, it's not war. Honestly, not that many wars decks care about wars that much. Okay, you play Heads on Spikes and some point and stuff. You can put them in, but a lot of decks just ignore them and think, okay, I'm gonna put 10 plots, have a wider choice, game's not going 9 rounds, I'll give 2 prize away for that price. It's a balanced agenda because it's honestly there's not many competitive wars decks. But it's nice, and I don't think you go full wars. I mean, there's no benefit apart from not getting prize. You don't get a bonus. See, maybe The Amber stuff with Lonely Hills, that's not unique. That brings use plots down, and then you're not giving prize. You can play that in Wars, but that's so specific.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you find backspace for that location. For now, that's I don't feel like there is enough support for it to be worth including.
So now you can either call Drogon or you use Ghost in the first action. I mean, there could be two Drogons. Um,
Just not care about Drogon because you have two War Scorpions.
yeah,
I just do a Consuming Flames.
yes. Consuming Flames and then Ghost Seas. That seems unlikely.
That's impossible. There was you win or die already.
Okay. Not everyone knows the this by heart, to be fair, so.
Well, you should learn. I'm just joking.
We'll
But
know for
I
next round.
suppose the thinking was, well, I can deal with cards in hand. What could be in shadows, right?
Mm.
I would say more likely either Queen's Assassin or is it Queen's Assassin?
Shadow Black Assassin. Could be
Or
Hired Assassin, but Shadow Black Assassin in the burn deck.
yeah, yeah. Or
We've seen one Shadow
alternatively
of the East being played.
Shadow of the East. Yeah, that's.
You wouldn't invest 2 gold in that though. Oh, there are War
War
Scorpions.
Scorpions, but there are two, so
Yeah.
especially if you don't have
So hoping something
anything
goes in a
valuable.
challenge, you get rid of War Scorpion, then Astapor can get it or something. 13 minutes. Well, if Urs wins, it's not a problem. If Kai starts coming back, then it's not the fastest pace of play.
Yeah, I mean, from either of them, I don't think. I mean, it's hard to say though. You can't.
You're allowed to look at the hand.
Yeah, but yeah. Sometimes it's hard to judge. I think that's one thing where I think the chess clock, so you can see whose time is being we run. Like here we know, but otherwise sometimes you don't know
Mm-hmm.
and you can't judge who's being so
Yeah.
in like random gaps in standing that didn't need to happen. Oh, there was Drogon.
Probably only one, otherwise wouldn't really bother discarding him. If that's what the goal was for. Mm, I mean, you could have let him come in. You can even just remove him from the challenge or just kill him. Lady Stonehead's going to kill him regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But now he presumably knows all the threats.
Mm-hmm. Could do challenges with no concern, or could maybe he's calculated this guy can be burned, it's gonna cost him everything, and I win anyway. Because now you have 7 cards. If you have to throw 4 away and you still don't have a board just to burn something and you leave 3 characters alive, I mean, it's. Forget about it. Well, glad he knows now that he has War Scorpions. Market and Regal. The Regal is.
You don't need to tell people when you do
Bad.
an embarrassing misplay.
I tell people after the game sometimes.
Yeah.
I messed up my deck. Okay, there's some things people don't know that I still haven't revealed. Some games that I threw away. But you can't tell by not seeing, if you don't see my hand, you can't tell for sure that I fucked it, but
Yeah.
I did.
Was it a great winter match? I'm not gonna say what happened. I don't know if you said about
There's not only one. There's
okay.
several, so
Okay.
of course. By the way, did we use the agenda? Ygritte has renown, okay. Which
Makes
means
sense.
it's unless Lady Stoneheart gets burned, but she can with Astapor, so you can pass and lose dominance.
Mm-hmm.
and then we win by prized.
Yes, unless he has what's it was something with the power icon in shadows.
Targaryen has military and intrigue stuff in shadows usually.
Yeah, usually.
Aegon was called.
Aegon was called. He can be in shadows anyway, but Aegon.
Jorah is a Tricon. It was hired assassin, okay. We're not playing shadows, so that's a rather dead card at this point.
Yeah, but this is it's not gonna have it Targaryen.
Now you take Dark Star's dupe, I think.
Or you can just use Volscroft.
You could.
So actually, yeah, I mean with Volscroft it's just you should totally do it.
Could also just use the Darkstar dupe
I'll do that.
and win with prized. Keep the War Scorpion is somehow the game. You don't necessarily win with prize. Opponent could play uneasy truce. And then you do nothing and you win with prize next time.
I somehow don't think
That's the War Scorpion.
nothing that stack runs uneasy truth.
Long Winter.
There's Long Winter. Oh, Long Winter.
Discards 1 power.
They have Summer as your last spot.
I don't have a clue. It still hasn't been a march to the wall, even though there was opportunity, so probably. We can ask after the game. Lucky Duke Darkstar. That was pretty good one, to be fair. I think the dream one for us would have been Varamir because he increases his strength so much that he's out of range.
I mean, sure, but then you don't have an icon.
Yeah, but military was just killing everything.
Continues without meeting reserve. Jesus. Trying to cheat.
Even if you don't win by prize, we're not losing here because all the power is on the faction card and there's 7 minutes. Come on, Kai, let's have an uneasy truce. Coppers, that's perfect. Okay, we had good plots here. I don't know.
Why are we still playing? Wait, is the game not ending? Come on. Let's do it.
Get prize now, yeah.
Yeah, that's just glad to click through.
I think the fact that Kai, he had that one round where he put out KaiRong and it wasn't enough to stop military. That was kind of a disaster. Otherwise, he looks like he didn't draw to well.
Oh, but here I don't believe I start as well.
No. He didn't draw. He had that Regal all alone, and he did damage with burn, but you called it correctly. Yeah. It fizzles because you don't have a board, and the opponent, if they marshal more and you run out of burn, he had 3 Dracarys to start with.
Yeah. I agree kind of with some things where Targaryen player said that burn is not that reliable. It's still my least favorite thing to play against, even though it can fizzle and it's great, but
Look, Piles a bit Nikki and Riot's bit Vilo, so they won 2 against us with pure burn, and yeah, kind of mostly burn decks. So.
I don't think Piper played burn, Piper played moments. Imrik played.
Oh, sorry,
but
Imrik.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like when
Imrik
it works, it's like the most annoying thing, but it's not completely reliable.
Yeah. However, won them 2 games, so
yeah.
They tried 3 times. Not sure if they tried other times. I think these 3 they played, so 2-1 for them in the burn games.
Yeah. And
maybe was the Gift of Mercy a burn deck? I think that was that more of a Brotherhood type.
Like Brotherhood, Jacan, that Dario guy.
Yeah, I should remember. I watched it.
Yeah, but that was kind of out also, and then was revealed, I think.
So it's it was close before we got that second Varys.
Yeah, and now you have WQB against.
against Hero.
Oof.
Well,
That's
but we are 4-3 up. I mean,
that's
we've avoided the
yeah.
worst case scenario of losing this one. So, okay, Hero is tough if he wins. Fair enough. 4-4. They
Mm-hmm.
had a great team. If just the player with the highest win rate won each game, it would be 5-3 for them. So we've already done okay.
I'll have to be rooting for Targaryen in the next one.
I'm sure everyone wants draws.
Yeah.
Every neutral wants draws so that their team can get an
Especially since we
advantage.
can't have Martell winning everything because we lose the tiebreak with them.
Yeah, don't worry. We have some toughies coming up. I mean,
We still didn't play against Stark.
yes, Stark, Baratheon is a tough matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Greyjoy and Lannister. I don't know how we beat Lannister, so yeah, we'll be there to cover Heroes game. Actually, there's decisive Tyrell games in the meantime, so Saraaa might be distracted in Super Duck and Jing play. So all kinds of stuff going on, but I should personally focus on Martell. Can't stop me.
Yeah,
So
I'll record Francis' game this time and we can start watching a little bit Jing and Super Duck.
okay, people will not hear this conversation anyway because it's uploaded after that's already over. I'm not editing all the previous videos
Of
in
course.
these few hours. So yeah,
Okay.
thank you for watching and see you next time.
Bye bye.